It's been one step at a time for 17-year-old Farah Willenbrock. Last summer, the once avid ballet dancer could barely walk at times after falling ill. Her stomach pain and nausea caused her debilitating pain.
It was a little bit scary. I didn't really know what was wrong with me.
It goes from bad to intolerable. I mean, there were times where she was just lying in bed weeping in pain.
Farah stopped eating and drinking due to the pain and was placed on a feeding tube. She visited a number of doctors and specialists in her hometown in Illinois and the surrounding area. Her dad spent countless hours researching her symptoms, looking for experts who could help.
I did start to question, is this pain just in my head? Am I making this up? So that was really scary period for me, being doubted so often.
A nurse from another hospital pointed Farah's dad to Cincinnati Children's, where they met with Dr. Neha Santucci, a neurogastroenterologist. She diagnosed Farah with two conditions: functional dyspepsia, a chronic disorder where the upper digestive tract shows symptoms of pain and nausea for months, and irritable bowel syndrome, which impacts the intestine.
We believe that it is chemical imbalances in the nerves lining the GI tract that give this kind of pain, and very much like a migraine, where you do CTs and MRIs and everything comes back normal, but we all know how severe a migraine pain is.
Dr. Santucci recommended the IB-Stim device for treatment. IB-Stim delivers neuromodulation therapy, which studies show works by decreasing the pain signals that are carried from the gastrointestinal tract nerves to the brain. The IB-Stim device is taped behind the ear with 4 wires, each attached to electrodes that have a thin needle. Dr. Santucci inserted the electrodes near nerve bundles on the external ear surface at 4 marked sites, and the device delivered electrical pulses. Farah wore the disposable device for 5 consecutive days each week for 4 weeks, and it delivered positive results.
The IB-Stim was subtle. It's on her ear, you don't see what it's doing, you don't know what it's doing, but what happened is that she started eating better.
For the next step in her treatment, Dr. Santucci introduced Farah to Dr. Sarah Williams with the FIRST program, which stands for Functional Independence Restoration Program, an intensive inpatient program for children with chronic pain.
Our model in the FIRST program that Farah came to do with us is putting function first, which means every single day, no matter how you're feeling, if you're having a high pain day, if you're having a medium pain day, you're going to do the things on your schedule, because doing that and giving your body the practice of doing all those things is what's going to help undo that pain signaling that has been so strong in keeping you out of your life.
Every day, Farah took part in 8 hours of scheduled, structured treatment, including physical and occupational therapy, to meeting with a psychologist. We caught up with Farah on her last day of treatment, where she was finally able to dance for the first time in months.
So I've learned a lot of deep breathing, relaxation techniques. I've learned about reframing a lot, which has been really helpful for me. So instead of thinking, wow, I used to be able to do this, I can't do it anymore, instead thinking of all the progress that I've made and what I'm looking forward to getting back to.